A very good afternoon, everybody. Once again, we're so very sorry for that earlier technical glitch. Once again, let me introduce myself. My name is Ainsley, and I am at Irwell Hill Residences today. It's a very majestic show flat by CDL. And of course, today, joining me, I have got Ken Low, our managing partner of SRI, and we're just going to zoom to him really, really quickly. So, Ken is right here. Ken, do share with us a little bit more about this fantastic project right here at District 9.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for tuning in with us on Facebook Live. So, as the name suggests, Irwell Hill Residences is located at the prestigious Irwell Bank Road. Right. So, of course, there will be a new road created, which is Irwell Hill. We are situated on an elevated ground, as the name suggests. So, it is strategically located within the prestigious District 9, just 10 minutes walk to your main Orchard shopping belt, and just 2 minutes stroll, or I would say you can even roll to the upcoming Great World MRT station.
Very nice. And I noticed the facade. It looks something like we have never ever seen before, something very different. And you've got a keen eye for detail. So what's about the facade that we have here? Yeah, tell us.
So I have always been a big fan of how facades will look like. I like timeless design. I like curtain glass walls, and I'm not a big fan of the old concrete buildings because after 1 or 2 years you have rain stains forming up and everything. So if you can look at the design over here, it is formed up massively by bronze tinted glass. It's conceptually designed by MVRDV, which is actually a world-renowned Dutch architect. And in the industry terms, they even call them the godfather of architects.
Godfather of architects, that's amazing. Okay, so how many unit types do we have here? And what are the different unit types?
Okay, so maybe I just share a bit more on the facade.
Go for it.
Because what the MVRDV actually conceptualized this entire design based on how they want the theme of Singapore. So Singapore is known as a green city. So they actually conceptualized the entire thing with like how crawlers would grow on tree trunks and everything. So if you can see how they have designed this thing, they have utilized variations of balconies, some with balconies, some without balconies, different wall finishing on the side and different color texture to create something like a crawler on tree trunks. And if you even look at the side of the profile, the side profile of the building, which is often neglected by a lot of developments. You can see even on the side profile, they have mesh finish which is illuminated, which will even, it will light up in the night. And I think it will stand out as a timeless and one of the most iconic building within this location itself.
Wait, can I just double check? Is this the mesh finishing that you're talking about?
Yes, this is the mesh finish that looks like stars in the night. And I really like this because I think even as we go on 10 years or 20 years down the road, it will still look timeless. It will still stand out amongst all the other buildings. I'm sure that a lot of you will be coming in over the weekend to look at this development. As you drive through, remember what I said about the buildings. Just have a look around and you will see and imagine how Irwell Hill will stand out in the next 3 or 4 years when it's completed.
Fantastic. Yeah. Now, can we go to the unit types right now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, share with us about the unit types, how many units, different 1-2 bedrooms. Tell us.
Okay, so there are a total of 540 units sitting on 2 towers of 36 stories high. We have units ranging from studio units to 1+ study, 2 bedrooms, all the way to 4 bedrooms, and 3 very exclusive penthouses.
Yep. Very nice. How about the facilities? What do we expect right here at Irwell Hill?
Okay, so I'm sure if a lot of you have seen a lot of launches in District 9 over the years, Irwell Hill Residences is sitting, the 2 towers are actually sitting on a very large land plot of more than 130,000 square feet. And it is a trend that today buyers are actually in the resale market or even in the new launch market, buyers are actually looking for large land plot. But what is more interesting is that the 2 buildings only cover up to 26% of the plot ratio of the site coverage. They have catered more than 74% of the land to facilities and spaces. And I think this is extremely important in today's market, especially with the new norm. You actually have large spaces with the 4 rain trees. If you can see the 4 rain trees that CDL is going to preserve and conserve as the trademark of this development. And you pay attention to the figurines that you see on the landscape. To scale, you can see how big this space is. We even have 2 large swimming pools, one of 50 meters, and I like the different elevation of the facilities, which is not as boring as what you see in usual developments. It gives you a very nice variation in height. And I really can imagine myself living in this because over the years, it is rare to find a full condo facility in the District 9 project, especially with a tennis court tucked at the corner. And a gym size of more than 1,200 square feet, which is quite rare in today's market. And I like how they position this entire thing because this is luxury to me.
I love how you sold Irwell Hill, I'm already sold myself. Now, have developers done anything different, to cater to the new norm right now?
Oh yes. So what you can see is that we have 3 function rooms over here on the elevated grounds. So if you see these 3 function rooms, I mean traditionally they are used for birthday parties and gatherings, right? But because of the new norm, developer has catered to Wi-Fi and also projector screen, which allows you to double up this function room as meeting rooms if you are a resident inside there.
All right, so moving along right now, I believe I see some really, really nice bronze rose gold structure. I'm colorblind, you know me, right? Colorblind. So what's this here, Ken? Share with us.
Okay, so other than just the ground facility that you see, which I introduced to you just now, we have Sky Terraces that gives you even more facilities. And on the 24th story, we actually have a Irwell Vista, which if you can zoom in, you can see that they have social pods, they have co-working spaces, where if you are getting a bit too confined and too claustrophobic in your unit because of the work from home situation you have now, you can just go up to the 24th story, enjoy some fresh air, unblocked views around, and then you can just choose a spot and you can work from there.
Nice, very nice. I can't wait to be working from here. Okay, Ken, very, very random. So we saw a very successful launch, in the CCR market, Midtown Modern, selling more than 60% units on launch day. Do you think Irwell Hill will have the same kind of momentum? Are we looking at that?
Yes, actually I see a very huge similarity between 2 projects because Irwell Hill Residences provides more than 80% of small units, which traditionally in this area, the entry point for buyers to enter into this area, be it whether is it a resale market or even in a new launch, you minimally need to see at least a 1.2 million or 1.3 million to enter into this area. But for Irwell Hill Residences, because of the sizes, the efficient sizes and the quantum, we have units starting from just 99xk, with majority of the 1-bedrooms or the studios ranging at about $1 million. And that is almost close to the price of some of the top-tier RCR projects in Singapore. So I think this is a very good chance for people to enter. And other than just the 1-bedroom, the 2-bedrooms over here, if you look at the market, minimal entry, you have to look at about 1.7 to 1.8 million. But Irwell Hill today provide a very small window for buyers to come in to own a 2-bedroom from just about 1.4 to 1.5 million.
Okay, Ken, I got to stop you. Does that mean that this is a good time to enter into a District 9 project right now?
It is definitely because a lot of the lands that were bidded and the launches that you see in District 9 or the prime area were bidded on high land price. If everybody can recall, Irwell Hill Residences, this land was bidded in 2019 when after the cooling measure came in, I think the confidence level of land bid was still not strong. CDL managed to grab this land at a very low land price of 1515 for this area, and I think they're presenting this chance and giving it back to the buyers who are coming into this market to be able to afford a District 9 prestigious address in a very low entry price.
This is a small window of opportunity.
Very small, very
nice,
small.
very nice. I like it. Come, can we go and see the show unit?
Yeah.
So, I've got a question for you while walking to the show unit, of course. With the upcoming MRT, is the price already factored into the price? Are there still appreciation after the MRT is completed?
Okay, so I face this question a lot. A lot of buyers or probably people in the market would think that MRT stations, when they are announced, even though they are not fully completed, prices are already factored in. So in general term, there are a total of 3 stages on an MRT effect on developments around there. So stage 1 usually is the announcement of the station, the location, and usually we see about 5 to 10% appreciation, immediate appreciation. There's a knee-jerk reaction to see appreciation in prices of about 5 to 10%. Currently we are in stage 2. Stage 2 is during the construction period. And during this period of time, you see prices stay a bit stagnant, tenancy starts to dip a bit because of the construction and the noises and the dust and everything around. But more importantly, stage 3. Stage 3 is the final stage whereby if the MRT line is operational, the station is operational, we usually see the final and the biggest appreciation when it's completed.
So what kind of appreciation are we talking about when we are looking at stage 3 of the MRT completion?
Okay, so because there are so many variations and factors that will affect the prices of property, but based on the track record that we have tracked on Circle Line and some of the stations around, we have seen track record of prices appreciating up to 25 to 30% for stage 3 when it's fully operational. And more importantly, I think people will start looking out for this development because it's just 2 minutes away from the MRT station.
This is fantastic. Okay, so other than appreciation, will this project appeal to investors looking to rent out their unit of course, comparing with the other developments in the vicinity as well. I'm sure they all want to hear this.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, so when it's completed, I think the position of Irwell Hill Residences will stand out by itself because it is the nearest, one of the nearest to the MRT station, 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes walk. More importantly, Great Wall MRT station is just 4 stops away from your Shenton Way MRT, which is your main CBD area, and just 5 stops away from Marina Bay, which is your new expanded part of the financial center. And I think tenants will definitely want to look out for this development because it's so convenient to reach out to all the working spaces.
Very, very nice. Alrighty, yes. So we are now reaching into our show unit, and I cannot wait to show you our first show unit. This is our 1+ study, which is just beside Ken.
Yes.
Sure, shall we? Let's go.
Come.
So this is a 495 square feet 1+ study. Now, Ken, anything special that you want to share with us about this 1+ study unit?
Okay, so because we don't want to bore you all too much, and I don't want to steal the limelight away from your SRI salespeople who are going to present to you on the weekend, I'll just quickly share some of the key points that I really do appreciate on this show unit itself. So if you can look at the door area where you come home from there, usually the one bedrooms and 1+ study when you open up the door, you enter straight into the kitchen area itself. But over here, you can see a very nice recessed area, and the kitchen is actually separated away from the entrance. You don't enter into your kitchen directly. And more importantly, on my right, you can see as the camera is panning towards there, it's a very nice sized study area that can double up as another bedroom with its own aircon unit over there.
I also realized that the kitchenette is longer than our usual 1+ study. Anything special that you want to share with us about the kitchen?
Okay, so I like how the kitchen is designed because I like how the cabinets are actually framing up this entire kitchen counter. Very tastefully designed with a lot of ample storage even for a 1+ study unit. More importantly, I like how CDL has chosen the tiles. Very bold, large grains, yep. With engineered stone, very dark colored finish, which is the same as how I designed my place. But importantly, why you realize that this countertop is a bit longer than usual is because of this innovation over here.
No way, that's so cool. What's that? Show it to me, man.
So this is the first time a developer has this provision which double ups as a dining table, right? So especially in compact units like this, you have a dining table and it's sturdy.
It's quite sturdy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
And
especially
with this new norm, this dining table will also act and double up as a workspace, and you can easily sit 4 people over here.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, Ken, moving along, tell us a little bit more about the flooring. I understand that all the unit types here have a certain flooring, is it?
Yes, so I mean, we have to provide materials and fittings that befits the district and the prestigious of this area, right? So all unit types are provided with marble flooring, you can see. So CDL is not stinging on this portion. They're not giving you just normal tiles and stone. It's real marble finishing over here.
Okay,
right?
Very nice. I'm very excited. Now, master bath, sorry. You told me that you really like the master bath, right?
Yes.
What's so special about it?
So I do have I would say a small problem of me because I've been looking, I'm looking at show flats almost every day for the past 13 years, and I do enjoy details and how the brave design of a combination of these stones over here. You can see this is the first time in many of the show flats I've seen in 13 years where they are using dark blue combination with grey tiles, and it turns out to be quite perfect over here. And more importantly, the sanitary fittings. If we turn to look at this portion on the taps, this is Jessie. This is a brand by Jessie is a renowned brand, Italy brand. And I like how the brush finish is done on a dark chrome portion. And this is the cool theme that you see on the compact units.
It actually looks really, really luxe.
Yes.
Come, shall we go to our next show unit? This next show unit, of course, is our 2-bedroom premium. Ken, I still got a question for you.
Yep.
Will there be actually resale value for a 1+ study unit? What's your take on it?
Okay, so a lot of buyers actually ask me before that who will I sell to for a 1-bedroom or 1+ study unit. A lot of them think that they only can sell to investors, and they think investors will not be interested to buy the resale side. But in fact, I've invested in quite a number of 1-bedrooms in the past, and I would say that I've sold to a son buying for his mum for retirement. I've sold to a PR Chinese lady who is single living with her boyfriend. And I've also sold a 1-bedroom to a young couple, Singaporean couple, who are planning to get married soon. So you have a lot of demand in 1-bedrooms in the resale market.
Oh, so you don't only just sell to investors. That's like what everybody thinks, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, this is our next show unit. This is a 2-bedroom premium, 657 square feet. Ken, there's a trend for small families buying into two bedrooms for their own stay, but most of their concerns are always about the open concept kitchen that I can see. This is open concept. Oh my God! Did CDL do anything different?
Okay, let me show you the difference in this design.
What's the difference? It looks the same.
Okay, so similarly, like what I shared with you in the one bedroom and the 1+ study, you don't open up straight into the kitchen. There's a nice area for you to have your shoe cabinets and everything. Very nice privacy before you enter inside here. And you can see how smartly designed the 2 bedrooms are for the kitchen area. Although it is open concept, but there is a provision that is provided such that your buyers or even anybody who buys this unit in future, if they want to enclose this kitchen up, they can do it by themselves. So, and it's not the long kitchen that you always see. In fact, it can double up as a really proper enclosed kitchen.
Very nice. Okay, okay. So they have an option, the developers are keeping it optional for them in that sense.
So they know people will do that, so they are providing it so that it's easier for you to do it in the future.
I see, very nice. Okay, moving on to the master bedroom. Let's go to the master bedroom, shall we? Here we go. So, moving on to the master bedroom, there are some tips that you have shared with me before about looking out for quality of a certain finishing. How do you tell? This guy buys a lot of properties, right? So, how do you tell us whether a certain development, the finishings is top-notch?
Okay, so this small little tip that I always look at, although it's usually a forgotten part of a new show unit, is actually the wardrobe. So if you can follow me and look at the wardrobe, a lot of people will always wonder why when I go for architect briefings and stuff, they are just doing a carcass. The show unit do have a feel on how sturdy this entire wardrobe is. The finishing can all be felt. Even the lighting is classy. The finish of this hanger the hanging portion is all nice. And so I really pay a lot of attention to this. And usually if this is done well, the rest of the fittings will all be high quality.
Nice. And what's this here?
Okay, so this is for your missus.
All right, I see.
So over here, they also have carefully thought of to provide shelvings for your accessories, for your perfumes and stuff, and more importantly, you don't have to buy and install a full-length mirror. It is hidden over, tucked in this corner. Very nicely.
Nice. I like it. Alrighty. Okay, let's check out our next show unit. We have got the 4-bedroom premium, right? 4-bedroom premium. Oh my goodness. That's like 1,500 over square feet. Cannot wait to show that to you. But in the meantime, Ken, question time. Thomson East Coast Line, Great World City, MRT, you always mentions like 2 minutes, you can roll away. When is Thomson East Coast Line going to be completed?
So we just did the last check on LTA website. Great World City falls under the Phase 3 of Thomson East Coast Line. So on the website, it's stated that Phase 2 will be looking to complete by end of this year. So I expect Phase 3 to be completed by early next year, or the earliest by really end of this year. So by the time you collect your keys, if you are a proud purchaser of Irwell Hill Residences, by the time you collect your keys, you have the MRT station and the line running operational for you. So and you get the appreciation of the stage 3 that I talked about.
Oh, so you don't even need to wait for the MRT.
You don't have to.
Very nice, okay. Now moving in, of course, this is our 4-bedroom premium. It's a 1,582 square feet. And OMG, isn't this beautiful? Now, there are many different variations of different frontage. Some people like landscape dining, like this one. This one is like landscape. While others prefer to be the frontage and the dining to be the tucked behind, also known as portrait format. Which one do you prefer?
I personally like brightness in a unit, so I like this kind of landscape format where you have your living and dining back to back. But there's one little thing that I would pay a lot of attention to, and it's important, especially if you're buying for homestay or even for rental, is to know how wide the width is. So if the width is too small, you will actually have problems either being too close to the TV or having your sofa being too close to the dining chairs. But over here, I think we have a width of 5.5 meters, which if you divide out, you have about 2.75 on each side. And you can see how nicely tucked away on both sides. You will not clash. You have proper walking space. You have proper distance to the TV. And you can fit in you can even squeeze in an 8-seater dining area in this 4-bedroom.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, what's so special about this layout that you so like a lot? I mean, this is our second time coming here today,
Yeah.
and you always speak so much about this 4-bedroom. Tell me.
Okay, so one of the most important one is if you are living in such a prestigious address just beside Great World, right? The 4 bedrooms, you want to have private lifts. So this
No
4-bedroom
way.
premium has a private lift over here, where you have very private entrance. You can have your shoe cabinets designed over here, and more
Nice.
importantly, when your friends and family come and visit you, they'll be wowed by the privacy that you get from this unit.
Nice.
And this part. So I like how they have tucked the dry kitchen at the back, where you can do your display set. Your wine chillers are all there. Display area is here. And more importantly is, hey, Ainsley, what is this finish?
This is what I like to call the texture mirror finish. In what color?
I don't know.
It's a texture mirror finish, but it feels really, really good. It feels really, really luxe as well.
Yeah, I think we can see the same texture mirror finish in the
a different
bedrooms as
colour.
well, in a different color in the kitchen, sorry.
Yes.
And I also like the fact that the kitchen is tucked away at the back of the entire unit, meaning to say if today I choose to close the door, and your guests and family you are entertaining, they won't get to see where your kitchen is. It's hidden right at the back and it's not small. So because as you enter inside here, you can see that this is just a space by itself that's nicely separated from the living and your dining area. And if you notice, the smaller units that I was introducing just now, they are running on the cool theme, where you have the large grains and black tiles. Over here, for the large units, they are choosing the warm theme, where it's classy, it's simple, and it's easy to maintain. Right, so this is the texture mirror finish that you have seen, and more importantly, there are provision of kitchen track for all the units that you see in Irwell Hill Residences. For your hanging, you don't need to stick. Everything is all provided over here. And another small little tip that I look for in units, especially for homestay, I would love to see natural ventilated kitchens. Not just one panel, but in fact we have 2 panels over here and 1 panel that Edison is showing, right?
Very, very nice. So that means that when you cook, the smell just disseminates instantly.
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
If not, it'll be mechanical ventilated. All right, very nice. So moving along right now, I want to check out the rest of the 4-bedroom. So, oh my goodness, it's so big. All right, very nice. Come, Ken, let's go.
Yep.
So moving along, I realized that the theme here looks a little bit different, right?
Yes. This is the warm theme, but maybe Edison can pan it through into the common bathroom as well. Again, the natural ventilation is quite important. So you can see that, I mean, if you're doing a big business, you have natural ventilation over there. Yeah, and it's important. A lot of people, if not, the towels and stuff will all be moist. And yeah, you can see some of the rooms.
All right, we're moving into another room right now.
The junior master.
That's the junior master. Oh my goodness.
Okay, maybe we can let Edison show them the junior master without us being inside. You can see that this junior master has an attached bathroom. And what is interesting, the developer has on purpose brought the sink out from the toilet so that if you are a couple living in this room, you don't have to fight for the toilet. One can be doing his business, or one can be doing a shower, and the wife can still be brushing her teeth or washing up.
Very nice. Very little simple touches by the developer just to make sure it's very well thought of, right?
Yes, and really, I think I like the entire feel of this development so far, and I think we have come to the final part of the 4-bedroom.
This is the master bedroom. You are
Yes.
kidding me.
Yes, this is the master bedroom.
Oh, are you in love? You look like you're in love, man.
I like to imagine myself living in show units and start to imagine how functional the place is. So you can see over here, instead of just a usual wardrobe, the texture mirror finish that we talked about, now you see the bronze color on the wardrobe as well, on the left and right, so a his and a hers. And I really love this bathroom, the master bathroom. I like how bold the choices of tiles are used for this warm theme. You can see the textured engineered stones, the tiles all around this bathroom. And you realize the difference in the finish of the sanitary fittings as compared to the cool finish. What we saw was the dark chrome in the 1 and 2 bedrooms, and down here we have Jessie rose gold brush finish for the larger units. And again, if you thought this is an ID, beside the mirror, you can see the display area. This is actually an actual provision by CDL, so that you get to display and have a very nice bathroom, almost looking like what you see in hotels suites.
Wait. So you're saying that this whole thing will be provided for?
Yes,
It's not ID.
It's not.
Oh.
So basically,
very
you can
nice.
just bring in fittings, furnitures, and you can live in.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Natural ventilation again.
Yeah. The eye for detail.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ken, do you have any
Right.
last words? Anything else you want to share with us? Do you have anything else that you want to share with us with regards to Irwell Hill Residences?
Wait,
Anything else?
wait, there's some signal. I just want to know what is the signal about.
The signal is, Ken, our time is almost up.
Oh,
and
really?
of course, yeah, we want to, he always talks so much and talks so well that he always gets lost track of time. So, Ken, anything else, last words you want to share with us about Irwell?
So I actually wanted to share a lot more, especially on the macro part. And the webinar that we have done has almost gone on for about 2 hours. So there's so much more to share about this development. But I wouldn't steal your time for too long. But I just want to share with you that our preview is starting from tomorrow for a full 2 weeks. We will be expecting the main launch on the 10th of April. So tomorrow is already, the slots are running full already. Yes.
So, are they allowed to just walk in tomorrow?
No, you can't because of the current COVID situation. So developers have to allow buyers to come in only by appointment basis, and they are all catered on an hourly basis. So Saturday slots are running very full. Sunday we still have available slots, very few available slots. So anybody who wants to see Irwell Hill Residences can contact our SIS salespeople immediately now, so you can secure a slot for viewing from tomorrow onwards.
Very nice. Well, Ken, thank you very much. Thanks so much, brother, for your time.
Thank you so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we hope you have enjoyed that little short Facebook Live video of Irwell Hill Residences. Of course, this is by a very, very renowned developer that needs no further introduction. But of course, let me just share with you a little bit more. Singapore's trusted property developer since 1963. Wow. Global presence in 29 countries and regions. Of course, 6 listed companies in Singapore, New Zealand, and even the Philippines. And of course, the most important thing is that they know what they are doing. They have developed over 46,000 luxurious residences globally. Now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested to see Irwell Hill Residences, do contact any of our SRI salespeople, and of course, they will be more than happy to bring you down to our show unit to show you around. And of course, remember to like and follow our page so that you can see more of these new launch tours. Once again, my name is Ainsley, that was Ken Low, and we will see you next time. Ta-ta, see you at Irwell Hill.